We're going to begin tonight with an order from the governor's office. National Guard troops set to assist with immigration enforcement here in Arkansas.
The announcement comes just months after a group of troops traveled out of state to help with border security. THV 11's Maya Ellison helps explain what this latest order means for our state.
Yeah, Faith Rowley, this comes after the federal government approved a request that allows state governors to provide assistance to ICE. Now, 40 troops, including 24 right here in central Arkansas, will now play a part in immigration enforcement right here in the state. As the Trump administration ramps up immigration operations in Chicago and other major cities, officials are taking enforcement efforts into their own hands right here in Arkansas. On Tuesday, Governor Huckabee Sanders ordered the Arkansas National Guard to assist U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. In the order, the governor said, quote, "Violent criminal illegal immigrants have no place in Arkansas." It goes on to also say that the guardsmen will assist ICE with detainee transportations and not be armed. But there are still some who are worried about the push.
Hearing that there's going to be more individuals assisting ICE and detaining people, including people from our National Guard, well, it's just going to drive up more fears, but also just more distrust for the government.
Lorena Rivas is the managing attorney of Rivas and Associates. She says the news is creating fear in the communities she serves.
Not only is it fearful of maybe being detained by the community members, but also just that sense of like, man, they think we are horrible people.
Rivas also thinks there are better ways to use the state's guardsmen.
They're not doing any arrests. They're just helping out with more transportation of detainees and clerical work. Again, I'm not sure that's the best way to use them. That's not their skill levels. And certainly if you need some assistance in that, I think there's other ways to get that assistance instead of using our National Guard members.
Now, despite the fears and questions, Rivas says it's important to remember that immigration laws also include protections.
So if they're arrested and detained, they have a right to try to fight their case in court and build their defense and see an immigration judge. So these laws are also there to protect them. I know right now the emphasis on using the laws to detain them and to deport them. But again, there is ways to fight that.
Yeah, we reached out to the Arkansas National Guard about the order. They told us they could not speak about it at this time. We also received a statement from the ACLU of Arkansas, who called today's news, quote, "an abuse of power that jeopardizes Arkansans' rights and safety."